Hey, what's up? It's your boy Jerome with another video. So I made a bucket list like a while ago of just things that I wanted to do in life and everything. This was way before Corona. Right now, I would definitely put more stuff on it. But since Corona hopefully will be over in, less than a year, I thought I'd go through my bucket list and see what I used to look forward to in life. Mind you, again, that the shit was made a while ago. Even seeing the list, I skimmed it a little bit and I was like, some of these are outdated for multiple reasons. All right, bucket list. Also, like and subscribe, always, forever, gang gang. Be a main role in a 4-star major motion picture, period. That's gonna happen. Direct a 4-star movie. I don't know what the fuck then. Oh, the stars. I completely forgot they gave movies stars, quite honestly. Touch Nicki's butt. I'm assuming that means Nicki Minaj, and that's a simple no. No. First of all, I'm afraid that it would suck me in, literally, and figuratively. And also, that's just a no. Win Academy Award for Best Director and Best Actor. Yeah, I mean, I guess that's still kind of on the list, but not as much anymore because I have beef with the Oscars and just every award show because they're all fucking racist and they all want to see us in specific stuff. And like, really, this year is what really like pissed me off about the Oscars. Like, Cynthia Erivo, no hate, no shade on fucking Cynthia Erivo's fucking name, even though that she's rude on Twitter. She got nominated for Harriet, which is a slave role, and she played it fine. But where the fuck was Lupita with her nomination with Us when she cut up on that role? Regardless of how you felt about that movie, Lupita did her work. She put in the work, she put in the time, she put in the assets. And at the end of the day, the fact that the Academy did not acknowledge that, I was like, oh, so y'all are shit. Okay, got you. And it was original, creative, and non-oppressed role, and they don't want to see us in that. Also, the Oscars are majority white, as with everything, but to me, knowing that Lupita didn't get nominated and that it's all white, it's almost like we're asking for white approval, and at this point, we have been shown multiple times that they are only interested in when we're the side piece, when like the side person, when we're the bad guy, or when we're slaves. So, yeah, like at this point, I'm like, an Oscar would be nice if, but at this point, like the people who are judging it and putting merits on what movies are good and what are not, they're not doing their job well, and they're just looking at white-centered white-centered works. And whenever it's a black-centered work, it's gotta be something about our oppression or how we're suffering or how just something related to specifically being black, which I'm not saying those movies don't need to still happen, because of course I still want to see those movies, but at the end of the day, we need to also make room for the ones that aren't just specifically about our suffering and oppression, and ones that are creative and ones that are thought-provoking, and I just feel like they're not interested in seeing that. So at this point, I'm like, yeah, I'll take an Academy if y'all want to give me that shit, but I'm gonna still make what kind of movies I want, because y'all are lame. And not even saying the movies this year were lame. Some of them are actually good, but some of them I'm like, this got nominated over Lupita, over Us. All right, well, you talk your shit. You do that. Talk to M. Night Shyamalan about The Last Airbender. You fucked that shit up, and that's just on period. You whitewashed the fuck out of that. The script was awful. The effects.
Don't worry, I'm not going to hurt you.
Were laughable. Like, I could probably do better in my backyard with a swimming pool and a lighter. So, like, I firebent. It sucked. In fact, when I first saw it and I was like in middle school, I had a Facebook and I went on to the it was just called The Last Airbender. Weak, lame, clown. I went on to The Last Airbender's Facebook page and I was like, you really didn't do a good job with this. If you need help with like the sequel, like just message me. I've seen all the movies, or I've seen all the series, all 3 series. I own all 3. In fact, they're right there. They're right there, all 3 of them. So if you need help, just message me. And he never got back to me, of course, because that wasn't his fucking page. Get a Hollywood star, gang gang. B, seaweed and hairspray. I had to write this in middle school, at least start writing it in middle school, because I was in hairspray in middle school in 7th grade, and I was in the ensemble, and I wanted to play seaweed. And then time went on, senior year came, we did hairspray, and I played seaweed, and it was almost like a full circle. It was really, honestly, it was great. Honestly, though, that whole, you know what, if one of y'all bitches want to know the experiences I've had in high school, let a bitch know, because let me tell you, doing hairspray with a bunch of incompetent bitches who did not know their fucking lines and were bigger leads than me and were fucking up on their choreography, lines, lyrics, bitch. Oh, I was so ready to leave high school. Write or help write a top 10 summer hit. I don't really write music anymore. I used to, don't really now. Write a Broadway song that continuously gives me chills, like Defying Gravity. We need a bitch to play Elphaba and just cut up. But I mean, like, we need a black Glinda. I don't know how many black Elphabas there have been, but probably not a lot. I'd sooner buy... Oh, let me do the other one. For Applebaum's favorite team. Whoa, whoa, whoa. The Wizard and I. When you get an alphabet to do all of that in a better way, please invite me to Wicked. Josh Hutcherson, and I spelled his name wrong. That's so funny. I did want to date him for a while because that man is adorable. And after the Hunger Games, I said, that's my future ex-husband. No, I didn't. He wasn't future ex-husband. That's Little Nas. Future ex-boyfriend. That's Josh Hutcherson. I could still see that happening. I haven't seen his head ass in probably about anything in like a year or 5 or 10. But, and I remember he said something about he doesn't go by labels. I don't give a fuck. At the end of the day, you haven't met Jerome yet. And when you meet Jerome, labels kind of go out the window. So, gang, gang. Compose a movie score. I told y'all, hoes, I really used to be writing my shits. Shout out to... and maybe not last names. Shout out to Ian, Michael, and Mary, because we used to really be up in that bitch in South writing our music. Be leading player in Pippin. Yeah, that was my second Broadway show. Incredible. Some dude in the theater tried to check me too. He tried to downplay me. So I go to Pippin on Broadway to see it with my dad. My dad goes to the bathroom. This old dude next to me, old white man's like, hey, do you know what the show's about? And I'm like, I don't really know the plot of it, but I know it's like a really circus theme type of thing. And he was like, oh, it's okay. I'll just ask your dad. He probably knows. And knowing my dad and knowing my family, and none of them are, you know, associated with theater or Broadway like that, I'm like, okay, yeah. Let me know the answer. And so he asked my dad, he's like, oh, what do you know? Do you know what this show's about? He's like, no. I don't know who's in it. I don't know the plot. I don't know who wrote it. I don't know. Win an award for singing. Yes. Be able to sight read sheet music well. Yes, because that really is needed in the industry. Some dumbass in my class, they said you don't really need sight singing nowadays. Okay. Well, we'll see. We'll see how your paycheck's looking in about 3 or 4 years. And I didn't say nothing, you know. I'm a silent bitch. So they said that and I kept it in my head, but I was like, you're really stupid, huh? I didn't know until now, but you're really dumb. Tour, let me tell you. It says go on a world tour. Let me tell y'all, I love to sing. I would want to do like a tour or a world tour of like a pop tour or R&B tour, or just like of just me singing, or me with like some friends singing, or maybe I do a boy group or something, a boy band. Let me tell you, I have mics in my room. They don't work. They're literally from a game, but I literally will be in my room, sing. I'll put on a playlist and I'll sing just in my room with my mic, because I just love singing and I love just doing it. And that energy probably on stage would be insane. Tastes like strawberries in a summer evening. Breathe me in, breathe me out. Well, we come to the end of my list. So if one of y'all bitches in the comments are a music producer, or bitch a travel agency, or bitch a songwriter, hit me the fuck up, because I'm trying to make some money moves in this bitch, you know? 2020, 2021 gonna have me lit, it's gonna have me tight, it's gonna have me right, it's gonna have me hitting it, it's gonna have me
killing it, it's gonna have me with bags, it's gonna have me with this and that, and here and hat, and click and clap.
Thank you. Return to my page. Bye.